Welcome to ENN On Air, our digital news show giving you the stories of today. I'm Frannie Merlino.
And I'm Fink. Thank you for joining us.
The North Carolina Senate quickly passed Senate Bill 50, which would let citizens carry concealed handguns without a permit. ENN's Abigail Hines has more on the details of this bill.
Senate Bill 50, also known as Freedom to Carry NC, could remove the need for a permit to carry a concealed handgun. Alamance County Sheriff Terry Johnson supports the Second Amendment, but thinks the permit process is an important part of it.
With the number of violent gun crimes that have gone on in this county, in this state, and this nation, I think, we can okay that little bit of time.
Johnson says the permit process should be made more efficient, but some parts should remain strict.
I think we need to lean toward the strict portion of that to be able to identify people that are mentally ill or convicted felons.
The bill also removes the firearm training requirement. Owner of Weapon Works in Burlington says that he doesn't believe the government should be responsible for administering the training, but believes people should seek the training themselves.
I just wish society would move towards people taking personal responsibility, knowing you need to get that training, go get the training, do what's right, and I think that that's the way it should be handled.
If the bill passes the House, North Carolina will be the 30th state to not require permits. Abigail Hines, ENN Tonight.
2 new bills in the General Assembly could increase pay for workers across the state. Right now, North Carolinians' minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, but House lawmakers are considering a major increase. This would raise minimum wage to $22 an hour and eliminate the tipped minimum wage. That means employers would be required to pay workers the full $22 with tips as extra income. A second bill proposes a more gradual increase. Starting in 2026, the minimum wage would jump to $10 an hour with $2 increases every year until it reaches $18 an hour in 2030. After that, wages would be adjusted annually based on inflation.
I think $22 an hour would help people that are making $7 an hour, and certainly encourage more people to get jobs and earn a decent living. I wonder what the impact would be on small business owners.
The search for Elon's new Dean of Students is now confidential. Faculty, staff, and students attending the finalist presentations must agree to keep the shared information just between those present. In an email sent to faculty and staff, attendees are required to fill out a survey, which details the confidentiality requirements set by the search committee. According to Assistant Provost for Academic Excellence and Integrity, Jason Husser, the decision by the team was made to protect the prospective candidates and their current employment.
Elon is expanding its STEM major offerings with a new neuroscience program set to launch in the fall of 2025. The program builds on Elon's neuroscience minor and aligns with the university's Boldly Elon strategic plan. Students will have 3 options to choose from: a Bachelor of Arts, a Bachelor of Science, or a Bachelor of Science with a specialization in exercise science. The major will be part of the College of Arts and Sciences. The program emphasizes interdisciplinary learning, hands-on lab experience, and professional skills development. All neuroscience degrees require a different amount of credit hours.
While men's basketball is currently suffering from the transfer portal with 9 players declared so far, Elon baseball is benefiting from some transfers of their own. Jackson Alford, a junior transfer from Gordon State College, smashed 2 home runs in the first game of a weekend series against the University of Delaware. Elon won 8-2. Entering Game 2, Elon turned to pitcher Nolan, a transfer from Gaston College, to open the game. Let's take a look.
After an offensive explosion in Game 1, the Phoenix were in for a different type of battle in the second day of their weekend series. Nolan, who started on the mound for Elon, was dominating.
Yeah, I thought he was outstanding. Both he and Mike in games 1 and 2 have been really, really good for us. Nolan had great command of his fastball, and I thought he mixed a little more today and had a lot of success. I think 1 run through 6, and we'll take that every day.
Despite the strong performance from Elon's pitchers, the Phoenix struggled to put runs on the board. Missed chances with runners in scoring position plagued Elon through the early innings.
Yeah, we just got to value our at-bats. I thought today, the pitching wasn't overpowering. We swung early in the count a little too much and maybe didn't make some guys work that I felt like we could have.
Even with that cold offense, Will Vergantino managed to bring a runner home in the 6th. The Phoenix were tied 1-1 entering the 9th inning, but with a runner on third and a wild pitch from Ryan Sprock, the Blue Hens took the lead.
You know, a game like that, you make a mistake at the end, it's hard to swallow, but I thought overall it was well played. Maybe a few at-bats throughout the middle of the game that we gave away that might have cost some opportunities, but that's baseball. So.
Elon ultimately lost 1-2, falling to 10-16 on the season. As the team enters the bulk of their CAA play, they look to build off strong showing so far. Kathan, Gandhi, ENN Tonight.
Asian and Pacific Islanders Heritage Month started yesterday, and a ton of events are hitting campus this week. A special college coffee was hosted by the Center for Race, Ethnicity, and Diversity Education. Following college coffee, tomorrow marks the annual API Month kickoff on Medallion Plaza. The kickoff will have Asian-inspired foods and fun games with prizes. After the kickoff, there will be an API History Month bingo in upstairs Lakeside at 10 p.m.
Monday marked the end of a nationwide competition of the Burlingtons. ENN's Anjolina Fantaroni has how this idea came to be and updates throughout the competition.
With 27 Burlingtons across the United States, Burlington, North Carolina, Burlington, Massachusetts, and Burlington, Wisconsin's public libraries are logging readers' minutes to claim the title of the most book-loving Burlington in the country.
I was like, heck yes, this is something we're interested in. This sounds fantastic. And so I reached out with general enthusiasm, so excited.
Since Burlington, North Carolina is a part of Alamance County, the entirety of the county was allowed to log their reading.
We couldn't exclude Alamance County when Burlington is part of Alamance County.
The idea originally came from Burlington, Massachusetts Public Library Programming and Marketing Librarian Daniel Barber.
3 people battling it out is fun for the first time, and if it goes well, we'll have a blueprint to work towards a bigger challenge maybe next year where we have more lead time, more publicity around it, and can get even more Burlingtons involved.
Out of 10 Burlingtons that Barber reached out to, North Carolina and Wisconsin are the only 2 that responded.
They were both super enthusiastic. Like, there was no middle ground with this. It was either nobody emailed back or they emailed back like, we're in, this is exciting. The gauntlet has been, thrown. We are ready for a fight. And it's in the best possible way.
Readers have until midnight tonight to submit their final reading minutes. Anjolina Fantaroni, ENN Tonight.
The winner of the Battle of Burlingtons was released today, with Burlington, Wisconsin taking the win with the most participation. However, Burlington, North Carolina logged 349,635 minutes and came in first for the most minutes logged.
The Elon poll just released its first survey of 2025, and it's packed with insights on key issues in North Carolina. It looked into Governor Josh Stein's approval rating, how we're recovering from Hurricane Helene, the upcoming North Carolina Supreme Court election, and opinions on concealed handgun permits. It turns out most North Carolinians are approving of his job so far. Out of 800 adults surveyed, 44% approve of his performance as he approaches his first 100 days in office. But it's not all clear-cut. 39% are still on the fence and 17% disapprove. Out of those surveyed, 178 affiliated with either a Democratic, Republican, or independent political identity.
Burlington's dining season is in store for some exciting changes, with several new restaurants and cafes on the way. Construction is already in progress near South Church Street, where a brand new Starbucks location is taking shape. This addition is expected to provide another convenient spot for coffee lovers in the area. Just around the corner, a new location for Village Grill has been proposed, aimed to bring its menu and atmosphere a fresh setting. Meanwhile, the building that used to hold Red Lobster won't be sitting empty for long. The space is being repurposed into a popular breakfast spot, First Watch, known for its fresh, health-focused food. With these new additions, Burlington locals will soon have even more options to grab their morning coffee and enjoy a casual meal. That's all we have for you this evening. Thanks again for watching ENN On Air.
For all the news you need to know when we're not on air, visit our website, elonnewsnetwork.com.
And follow us on social media at Elon News Network.
Have a great night, Elon.